It's a nice looking screen. Way! Pikachu in the background. What up, Pika? Cards in the background, cards in the foreground, cards with your cards, with your cards, with your cards. Oh, it is Wednesday, the 20th of July, or wherever in the timeline we are. What's happening, Weiroo? And as I'm sure you know, for the constant talking about it, we're here with this gorgeous box. Oh, fueling up. Got a couple of wee things with me to help me guide along this. But this is a hello, Astolfo. This is a Opus One sealed Final Fantasy trading card game. Now, I'm just going to go straight into it. I'm not going to mess around and play with folks' feelings. I do, however, need to acquire a blade. Hello. I love the sound of a knife. And then just very delicately. What do you think about my Grebo blade? Look at my wee Mosher blade. My letter opener. Oh, this is horrible. I am SephirothKen. Marrero. Hello, Kyo. Oh, it's been a while since we've done that. A good few years, anyway. There they are. FFTCG booster packs. Oh, tasty. Right, so what are we looking for? Well, what I'm going to do before we crack into a pack is just quickly go through this here. Adjust the camera slightly so that you can see better. So this is a complete playset of the Final Fantasy trading card game. How am I going to do this? That'll do. Ping that light over here. There you go. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So you've got cards here such as Orin, the Warrior of Light, Gabranth, your boy Cloud down here. Hello, at work. Keep him quiet. That is a stack, by the way. Like, genuinely. So, within here, hang on, let me just quickly. I've realised that the camera's zoomed out, so I could probably quickly just zoom it to fix that so that you can all see what's happening here. Sick. Oh, man thought he had camera angles prepared. Man did not have camera angles prepared. Man is an amateur. What do you think when we set up? Hey, behind the scenes footage here, folks. So yes, here is an Opus One complete collection. Characters from like Final Fantasy X here. You've got like Orin. Final Fantasy 1, you've got like Warrior of Light. Godot there from, is that 13 I believe, and then Cloud from 7. There are 5 or 6, I can't remember exactly, but there's a bunch of different elements, as I'm sure you can tell. Here's Jecht, everyone's favourite daddy. Within this binder is 3 of each card, because that's what's classed as a playset. Now, jumping back here to the first page, there are different rarities of cards. This Red Mage, for instance, is a common card, and that's denoted by the C at the bottom there. We'll get a better look at this when we're opening packs, but I'll run you through quickly the different rarities. So you've got common cards, you've got rare cards, you have hero cards, and then you've got your legend cards. As I'm sure you can assume, a legend is like the best. Hero is second best, then rare, then common. 6-year-old me's Pokemon card book would never compare to this. This is 26-year-old me's Final Fantasy book. This is what's happening here. This is only Opus 1, however. The game is actually on Opus 12, but I personally stepped away at Opus 5 because it was becoming too much of an investment, and being an avid Final Fantasy collector, I would want a playset of every card It's just not feasible in my current situation. Maybe if we get them big bucks, we'll reinvest in this kind of thing, but until then, yeah. I'll pull this card out though. This is one of the legend cards. It's Bahamut, as I'm sure you can assume, so every time I get a legend card I individually seal it in its own little binder here, just to make sure it's okay. But yeah, that's Bahamut, and from Final Fantasy 12 with Fang. Pretty good card for the time when it was released. I really like the artwork on these though. This is the thing that really got me into this. Where are your sleeves? So no, these common cards, hero cards, and rare cards, I didn't sleeve. I wish I did, but I didn't. I only sleeved legendaries and foils. Every single foil I got straight into a sleeve. But yeah, so running through, you've got the different elements. So you've got fire, you've got ice. I'll show you that. I'll show you guys this card here because this is one of my personal favourites. It's one of my favourite characters in the Final Fantasy series. This is Kuja. Absolutely adore this character. One of the first kind of characters that I took a keen interest in that was a bit fluid in gender. Loved it. Thought it was fantastic. Oh, there are like 500 Bahamuts in Final Fantasy. Yeah, Kuja's. That's my like, oh, just big love for that character. Yeah, but then you've got like back here you've got Tifa, Cloud, and you're right, there are about 1,000, over 500 Bahamuts, and you also have all these different Bahamuts represented here. So there's Bahamut Fury, just here, and then of course we saw previously that we had just straight up regular old Bahamut down here. Yeah, and then there's a lot more Bahamuts throughout the collection. So yeah, you've got fire element, you've got ice element. Something very interesting about the ice cards. We'll go into that later though. I'll run through the elements first. So fire, ice, earth, air. This is air, and then after air you have earth. Earth contains cards like Vincent from Final Fantasy 7, quite a lot of people's favourite. Also cards like Vanille. Vanille's one of my favourites from 13. Sorry, I thought Vanille was pretty cool. However, I did struggle to say her name, Hekatonkier. What? Ironically, one of my fave Beyblades is Bahamut. Understandable. Shantotto there, Kefka, everyone's favourite clown prince, Kefka, absolutely fantastic. Presh. So after the earth element, you have the lightning element. It'll be absolutely no surprise to anyone that the lightning element contains lightning. There she's there riding Odin. That is actually an Odin summon card. After the lightning cards, we go into water, and then after the water cards, we go into everyone's favourite, dark and light. So in Opus One, you had Cosmos from the Final Fantasy Dissidia series. She represents obviously the Lightbringers, and then you also have Chaos, who represents the Darkbringers. Notable cards in the light section is this Cloud card. This Cloud card was and still is one of the most sought after cards in the collection, specifically if you can get a Wave 1 Opus One card. Now, perfect. I actually have a Wave 1 non-foil here so I can show you guys the difference. Right, so these two cards pretty much identical, you know what I mean, but one of them, the crystal at the top left there, see where the number 4 is in the crystal, it's slightly higher to the top of the trim of the card as opposed to this one. Not the best tail, but there is another tail. So in the ability, I think the ability is Omnislash. Come on camera, don't fail me now. Yeah, perfect. You see the semicolon after the cost, so you've got the letter Omnislash, the letter S, the number 3, and then that arrow, and then the semicolon lines along the bottom of that arrow. That is indicative of a Wave 1 cloud. Every other cloud from the first run afterwards was printed with the semicolon. Focus camera. There you go, with the semicolon more centralised. It's a very, very tiny detail, but these are the kind of details that collectors and things like that look. Who would have no thought lightning would have been lightning? I'm stunned. But yeah, those are pretty much the key details between an Opus 1 Wave 1 and an Opus 1 Wave 2. I'll also show you guys Sephiroth because everyone loves Sephiroth. I mean, come on. It's SephirothKen, as you said. But yeah, so This has been out of print for Opus One Wave One's been out of print for about 4 or 5 years now, maybe 4 years. And to get a sealed booster box, I'm sure you guys can imagine, is pretty darn difficult. But luckily, I'm a part of a very wholesome, lovely group, and one of the guys in the group messaged me and he was like, I have a box, it's Opus One, it's not Wave One, but it is Opus One, and I'm looking to sell it, would you like to buy it? And he actually held it aside until I managed to acquire the funds, and then, hi Crystal, thank you. But yeah, blanks, tiny things like that I'd overlook like a pleb. I did overlook it. So when this game first released, I went heavy into collecting it. I'm quite a sensible character with money sometimes, especially with collectibles. So any excess and extra cards I got, I was immediately selling on eBay to try and reap a bit of profit in, or to try and make odds back so I can buy more cards. If I had known how much the value Wave 1 was going to blow up, I would not have parted with any of those cards. Some of those cards now are in the region of £500. We did luck out and sell one card on eBay that jumped up to £430 for a foil Wave 1 card. And I have that card, not the foil one, but I do have a non-foil available to show you, so that I can, show you what the fuss is. It's this card here. It's Ice, it's Squall, and it's called the Throat Cutter Squall, and that's obviously because his blade goes over the neck of the silhouette here. So in Wave 1, this is a Wave 1 card. After this, this was seen as quite disrespectful in Japan, in fact very disrespectful in Japan, and obviously this is where like quite a large market for this exists. So every print after Wave 1 had the artwork flipped. If you give me just a second, and we go back to our trusty binder here, and we find them. Where are you, Squall, my boy? There we go. So, Wave 2 Squall, Wave 1 Squall. As you can see, the images have been mirrored. Not the image, sorry, the shadow's been moved to the other side to avoid that blade over the neck. This is what makes a difference, and this is what makes this card specifically so valuable. Really interesting, actually. So, I'm sure a few of you guys know the story about how I got scammed, but it's a perfect segue from the Squall card, which I'll actually maybe just leave. No, I'll not, because it'll just taunt me. So, before I start opening these cards, let's get talking about that case very quickly. I sold an Opus One, Wave 1, foil Squall, sorry, this card but foil, with the throat cutter on eBay, and it spiked up to £430, and my insides fell out my anus. I'd never seen anything like it personally, and I couldn't believe it. I genuinely could not believe it. I was sat with a friend and my partner at the time, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So I immediately got it packaged up to the post office, fully ensured that in the post office, I've just fucking brazenly lied to you there, because I didn't package it up. I wrapped it up and I taken it to the post office. Once I was in the post office, took it out, I bought a padded envelope from the post office, and I sealed the card in the envelope in the post office on camera. The teller who was present at the time, someone I'm familiar with, I was so ecstatic about this sale, honestly, like, because that's a lot of money to me. That's quite life-changing. That's like rent and being able to afford nice things, like a nice meal for me and my partner, get the wee kitties a treat, you know, like that. That's not pennies to me. That's fucking important, and that's why I've been pursuing it this long. So yeah, I packaged it in the post office, fully insured it for £430, and we sent the card away, and I felt amazing. And then exactly a week later, a dispute opened up on eBay, and the gentleman claimed that the card I'd sent him was not the card that he had purchased, and I just couldn't believe it. A son was telling me this was going to happen. Something was telling me this was going to happen, but I didn't think to film myself sealing the card in the post office. So I was like, it's fine. I'll go to the post office and I'll get the CCTV. So I go to the post office, and then the post office owner tells me that I'm not getting the CCTV because it will cost him money to retrieve it. And I was like, okay, let's get the police involved. So I get the police involved. The police take it up. The police try to retrieve the CCTV and they fail because the owner's never present. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is unbelievable. I actually found the owner and confronted him. And I was like, listen, mate, just help me with my police matter. I need to know. Like, I just need your help. I need 5 minutes of your time to go through this transaction. Now, bear in mind, I bought the insurance, so I have the time, I have the date, I have every bit of details he needs to retrieve that footage in an instant. I was like, it's 5-10 minutes of your time, sir. Just help me. No. And I was like, you know the police are involved, right? Aye. And I'm like, have you told the police you'll no help me because it's going to cost you money? And he's like, I've told them. And I was like, cool, I've just recorded that, so I'll tell them as well. And I fucking did. Honestly, genuinely couldn't believe it. So, I've been in a campaign against this post office ever since, and the police have been trying to help me with this fraud case. We're getting somewhere. They were down recently, they've taken my details, and I do have an extensive timeline of events. Every single conversation from the moment the card was sold to the moment, in fact, to the most recent interaction. I've been on a social campaign to out this character as a scammer, and it turns out there's about 8 other victims who have found me through my campaign who have been victims of this guy. One lady was scammed out of a boxed Nintendo 64 Pikachu edition. Like, that shit is rare. Boxed, original manual, original controller, fully working conditioned. He claimed that he received a box full of padding. Sign it, by the way, these parcels are all signed for, you know? So I was like, right, this is mental. So I phoned the post office because, well, the Royal Mail, sorry, because I have the tracking number. And I was like, listen, this is what's happening. I explained to the lady on the phone my case. She was very nice, and she was like, listen, GDPR, General Data Protection Regulations, I can't tell you anything whatsoever, but what I can tell you is that no one has called and made any inquiries about this specific case. And I was like, wow, that's amazing, because I have a message from the scammer telling me that he's been in touch with the post office to find out if something's happened with his parcel. So he's lied to me. And I'm like, this is just too much. So I've passed all these details on to the police. This has been an ongoing case since August last year. I've been pursuing it almost on a weekly basis, going on the socials, making a social media campaign, naming the character, naming what he does for a living. He keeps changing his name on eBay. His name on eBay was originally Benzone34. Then he changed his name to SephirothKen, and then he changed his name to HungryBox, like the famous smasher. And now he's changed his name again. I've not seen the most recent name because my account's deactivated because eBay won't deal with me because I owe them money. And as a result, I can't really check up on him anymore. I've been trying to keep a timeline of all these changes. But thankfully, due to these 8 other people that have been scammed, who are all in a Facebook group messenger with myself, by the way, we've been collaborating and building a case against this guy. This guy's going fucking down. Marrero, he's worse than you think. Listen, right? This guy, his family have history and legal advisory. His dad has over 30 years as a legal advisor. That to me is hella suspicious because he's operating out of his home address where his dad lives. And it also turns out, through a little bit of light digging, that you can check who's sat these tests to become a legal advisor. And our scammer sat the test to become a legal advisor. So he obviously has a depth of knowledge about how these things work and how to get out of it and how to get beyond it. But I'm not letting it go. It goes even further though. A gentleman got in touch with me. I'm not going to name him. Thanks, Sly Possum. Much appreciated. I grew it myself. But so this gentleman approached me from America. Now let me just explain to you the depth of this. I'm in Scotland. Another victim's in Scotland. One of the victims from the bottom of England. One of the victims is from from the Netherlands, sorry. Another one's from America, and another couple are from America. This is worldwide. This guy's hitting absolutely worldwide. He's scamming all these people, and eBay are enabling it. So one of the people in America got in touch with me, and it turns out he's been acting as a midway point to avoid shipping charges. So he's been sending things like your priest. Thanks, Sly Possum. We're holy around here. But yeah, so he's been acting as a shipping point for this character, sending cards back and forth to try and lower costs. But this wee guy came forward with messages between him and the scammer, and he's actually straight out asked the wee guy that he switches cards. One of the cards being a foil squall, such as the one we were discussing earlier on. So why is he switching cards out? The wee guy, he messaged him and he says, and I've got all these messages, by the way, stored and saved and ready for the police. I'm like, the wee guy messaged him and he's like, that's a bit weird. Why would I do that? And he's like, don't worry, the buyer knows about it. The buyer's on board. Turned out the buyer wasn't on board. Because the wee guy took 2 seconds to do some searching, he found me, saw that this Ben's a scammer, and then he kept the parcels that he was receiving and he sent them back to their original points of sale, which I think was really nice of him. So a few people managed to avoid being scammed, but unfortunately we did not. But we have got so much damn evidence against this kid that I don't understand how eBay have looked at it and went, nah, we're going to side with this guy. Like, are you fucking nuts? So that's the story about the scammer. Shall we start opening cards? I think we should. Kyo, sleeves, top loaders, and also more top loaders. We have them all. I am prepared. And I'm going to keep this card out because we got to find out if these are Opus Wave 1 or Wave 2. So adjust the camera slightly. Here we go. Oh, that's a hard glue on that. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. We don't want to damage these cards. Am I going to need to get some scissors? I think I'm going to need to get some scissors. In the meantime, we'll just use our Grebo blade. So the way these cards work, right, there's no codes or anything like that. There's no magic trick to shuffle on them. The best card is always at the back, and the foil card is usually is always in the same place as well. It's like 4 forward or something. So as you see, we got here Ifrit, Thief, Argath, Ninja, Monk, Magus, Dark Knight, Zangan. It's death. So that's fantastic that that's just happened straight away, because this tells me immediately this is a Wave 2 box. Because you can tell that the squall is reversed. Sizors? Sizors! Crystal monsters to the rescue. So, we know we're not sitting on gold, but we are sitting on something nice. So, chase cards for Wave 2, that's Chaos. Hero card, can I see that at the bottom there? I was going to talk through that quickly. Come on, you crazy. There we go. 164H. So, you always get one hero or one legend at the back of every pack, and the foil card can be anything. Absolutely anything. Oh, I'd be cutting the tops off them. Yeah. Off on alert, babes. Hope everything's good. Bimini babes. So yeah, we're looking for Sephiroth's, because Sephiroth's values spiked astronomically since he got included in Smash. We're looking for foil legends, foil Minwu, Shantotos, things like that. Oh, feels good, doesn't it? Come on out, child. Oh, that's a wee full art there. Who we got? Straight to the thing. Oh, Terra. Isn't she lovely? So another detail that changed between Wave 1 and Wave 2 was the actual foil pattern. I don't have any Wave 1 foils left to show, but you can see if you observe closely there's like a diamond pattern at the back of the foil, and on the Wave 1 cards it wasn't a diamond, it was a square pattern. Hero card! So let's have a swatch. I'm going to start slowly going through these so I can observe the artwork, talk about some things. Recently watched Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Okay, send me that in a whisper if that's a film and it's actually worth a watch, because we're trying to curate a list of movies that people in the chat recommend. I think that'd be quite cool. So we've got Geomancer here from... turn that around a wee bit more. Better. Geomancer from Final Fantasy Tactics. Chocobo check for 13. Everyone loves a Chocobo. I love a Chocobo. Gilgamesh. So Gilgamesh in this, especially at the beginning of the game, was like one of the most powerful decks because of the ridiculous things he can do. Everyone's favourite bosom girl, Tifa. Kate Sith, Squire, Dragoon. A nice wee foil furry in there. That is a gorgeous card. Some very nice artwork too, gotta say. Terra, Orin, Riku, and then our first legendary, Ultimecia, or Ultimecia. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. I would imagine Ultimecia. She was always a favourite of mine from Final Fantasy VIII. I believe this is the, as you can see on the card as well, just at the right hand side here, how it says DFF, and then you've got the 8 from Final Fantasy VIII. That tells you which series the cards are from, because some cards have abilities where it's like this card can search for any card from Final Fantasy VII series or Dissidia series, and certain artwork on certain cards come from the different series, as I'm sure you can imagine. So yeah, our first little legendary girl. You know what, we'll go through the left stack first. Why don't we do that? If I remember correctly as well, these cards were actually mappable. SephirothKen Wave 2 foil, yeah, pretty much. Or Cloud. If we get a Cloud foil, any legendary foil is like, whoa! But honestly, any of these cards, because it is still a highly desired set because it's so old. I say so old, it's like 4 years. But yeah, any of these cards really are worth some good money. And I know you enjoyed the look of the binder, which was, that's a mixed play set. Well, it's a full play set that's mixed between Wave 1 and Wave 2. But I actually think I have 2 other full mixed play sets also of Opus One. Don't ask, it's a long story. Chemist here from Tactics. Black Belt from Final Fantasy 3. Evoker there from 3 again. Summoner from Tactics. Everyone's favourite thief for 7. Yuffie, who knows? Dark Knight from 3. Moogle for Tactics. I love a Moogle, absolutely love a Moogle. So in the way this game actually plays, for anyone who's interested, this EX, so the number 1's the cost to play the card, and this EX here, that means that if this card's ever brought out like on damage, that ability still triggers. Quite fun. Shuyin. So this, everyone knows Shuyin if you're a fan of the 10 series. Good old illusionary boy. But there's something else special about this card. Besides the 4 rarities I was talking about earlier, the common, rare, hero and legendary, there are also 3 other ones that I'm aware of. You've got this one, which ends in the letter S, which means that this is from a starter deck. This card is only available in a starter deck or in foil from a random pack. So that's actually quite a kind of rare card. You also get, so this is a good opportunity, have a wee quick look, Terra. Lovely, I love Terra. Cool. So this is another good opportunity to show you guys something else quickly before we proceed. These cards. So these are one of the other alternate ones. This is obviously Sephiroth at the Nibelheim. War hero there, but at the bottom there, come on card, it says PR-001. That's obviously for promo. So you've got the ones that end in S for starter that can only be acquired through starter decks, and then the ones that start PR, which are promo. So you've got Vincent there, very difficult artwork to see, and then everyone's favourite Lightning Girl, or Girl Cloud, whatever you want to call her. That's PR-003. These were the only promos I managed to really get a hold of, because they were given out at events and I used to attend the events back when the game first started. As I said, we were heavily invested. You also get these promos available in foil. I had a few of those, but they're sold, long gone. And the third extra card, hello chaotic neutral. It is a card opening of Final Fantasy Opus One. But yeah, the third type of card is actually the most valuable, and those are the cards that begin with the letter A. So they are like non-official. All of these cards we've seen so far can be played during the game, but the cards that start with the letter A are specifically promotional cards that promote the game and are given out at like regional events, with A001 fetching up to about £2,000, A002 being upwards of £5,000, and then A003 that can be anywhere from 100 for a damaged card up to like 1,000 for a mint. It's crazy that the non-playable promotional cards are the most valuable, but it is what it is. So Evoker from 3, Scholar from 3, Zalbag from Tactics there. Got the Summoner from 3, Magus from 3, Wee Tactics Monk, Red 13 with a Brandon on show. So a lot of these cards actually use the original artwork from like Amano. Well, they're the rarer cards, but like original concept art and things like that all get put in as cards. I think that's pretty cool. Ah, it's Aerith. Very nice. I do like that shine. Very pretty. I'm going to sleeve all these foils up, but I'll do that after the stream so we don't waste too much time. Lovely. So we're going to get a hero or we're going to get a legend at the end? What are we getting? Ah! Non-foil, non-legendary Sephiroth. Everyone's long-haired silver man. There's my personal favourite from 7. Zack. Just think he and Angeal. Such overrated underrated characters. Ah, it's Riku. Riku from 10. So she actually had quite a prominent deck in the game as well. You had the Riku Pain Yuna. They would collaborate really well and they would be spread across 2 or 3 different elements. So you had a lot of versatility in your play there. Oh yeah, Zack's the man. Zack is the man. I do love him. He whips and nannies. Try not to see that back card before we get there. Try not to see it. Evoker from 3, Black Belt from 3. So there's one of the variations of Shiva that we see in this. This is Shiva from Tactics. Quite nice, cute art there. Geomancer from 3, White Mage from Tactics. One of my favourite classes, if by absolutely shocking no one, the Dragoon. Dark Knight. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, our first foil legendary. That is Laguna. He is a very good boy, and I think, actually, I wouldn't mind doing a little price check on that boy. I think the last time I seen him, he was sitting at about £42.50, generic, but then, oh my god! No way! Hold on. Wait the fucking now. Did we just double pull? Laguna? Did we just double pull? Look at that! Ah! Fucking yes! Ah! Our second non-foil legendary. Ooh! Oh! That was spicy. That gave me a wee jolly and a half, by the way. I forgot about the rushy opening these packs. That's very nice. Very nice. Anyone who doesn't know who Laguna is, Laguna's theme tune is my favourite, or at least one of my top 3 Final Fantasy pieces of music, or pieces of music from Final Fantasy. And if you don't know the name of it, it's The Man with the Machine Gun, and it fucking bops. I would highly recommend it to anybody who likes a wee bit of just good upbeat music. Right, what we got in here? What we got? Ovelia from Tactics. Sid Highwind there from 7. Like, I remember playing 7 and I thought Sid was like an old man. Turns out he's like 32. And I'm like, fuck! Summoner from 3. The Mystic from Tactics. The Devout from 3. The Archer from Tactics. The Knight from 3. A wee huge there from 13. Not bad. It's a nice looking card. I think all the foils are damn nice. Ah, Kyo in there with the tune. So is there a potential to make your fortune from one of these cards? Ho 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 ho. Man, there is a potential to make a lot of fortune from all of these cards. Specifically these cards. That's your Odin from Tactics. Very nice artwork there. Some of the cards go for like 30, 40 quid. Some of the wave 1 cards, I'll not repeat myself too much, but there is a difference between wave 1 and wave 2. But wave 1 obviously is a more valuable card. I'll give you a quick example again. This is a wave 1 Squall here with the blade over the neck, and this is a wave 2 Squall here with the blade not over the neck. Side by side comparison, you can see the shadow is flipped side. Wave 1's obviously worth a lot more money, but ain't no thing. Ain't no thing at all. This one is definitely a wave 2 box. So the potential to make money is obviously a lot lower, but some of the cards are a lot more valuable than the other. I recently found someone online who specifically collects lightning cards. Lightning and Ishtola, if that's how you pronounce that. I really don't know how you pronounce that character's name. But yeah. Let's go. What we got here? So black belt from 3. Summoner from Tactics. Ah! Perfect. I've been waiting on this card coming up. So this card here is one of the cards that's also, well, not this one, but the wave 1 version of this card was also worth quite a lot of money if it's foil, even if it's non-foil. On the second line there in the middle it says if it is blocking. Don't know if you can see that okay, but yeah, if it is blocking. That is something that they actually changed. It used to say the word blocked. It didn't really make much sense, so they changed it. So any card that has the word blocked on it is a wave 1 and worth a wee bit more money. Obviously because these cards are no longer in print or will be reprinted as that, they're quite the collector's item. Ranger, Red Mage, Kyo, or Kyo. I believe that is your boy in foil, Kumari. Kumari gains elements of all the characters opponent controls except light and dark. There is another Kumari card that is stronger than that one. That's Gabranth from Decidia Duodecim and 12. The Judgy boy. Agrius. A second Aerith card, because you can't have enough Final Fantasy 7. And then Bart. It's the man with all the jobs. Bart. But yeah, right, so since we've got through there, see this little deck here? This is my little pile of happy cards. In here are some of the rarer cards in my collection. So I was talking about this boy. There he is. So see how it says in the second line there, if it is blocked, that's a wave 1. That's a wave 1. I also might have straight up lied to you guys if I said I had no wave 1 foils left, because there might be one in here. Or are all these Yunas wave 2? I think all those Yunas are wave 2. There's another example of a card that got his artwork changed because of the throat cutter effect. That's Ramza from Tactics. So that's probably the second most valuable card foil in the Opus One. Even non-foil, it's still worth some money because, hey, and some Pokemon cards, guys. Y'all like Pokemon cards? I've also got a little stack there of the Ashes Pikachu. So that's one of each of the Ashes Pikachu cards. I do not play. I used to play Final Fantasy, and I'm looking to get back into playing it casually with pre-made decks. Marrero, take care. Thank you so much for popping by, man. Stay fucking mighty, chief. But yeah, I'll. You know what? Here's a little glimpse of behind the scenes. Can you see all those cards in there? Those are all cards. All cards in that cupboard. We have a bad habit. But yeah. I do collect Pokemon cards. I love a Pokemon unboxing. I love a Pokemon pack opening. I think it's fantastic. But I only play Final Fantasy trading card game, and I only play it casually. So we've got Chemist here, Alma, Deleter. There's that Ramza with the flipped artwork. That's perfect timing. So much perfect timing. So again, confirmed wave 2. Yuffie, Bard. I really like this card from World of Final Fantasy. World of Final Fantasy was quite an underrated game, I believe. It was really enjoyable. Just kind of cutesy Final Fantasy. I thought it was pretty badass. Oh, everyone's favourite belted girl, Lulu. Pokemon TCG Online is great. I have so many of the QR codes that I plan to upload into just a singular video for YouTube for people to go on and just do what they want with. And amongst those is a couple of the high-end Charizards, like the shiny one and the VMAX one from the Champion's Path. But I couldn't tell you which one of the code packs it is specifically. That's one of the other Shivas, when she turns into a motorbike for snow. One of my personal favourite guys, Warrior Elite. If you can't tell from the Warrior Elite bust, this came with the collector's edition of the Cydia on the PlayStation 4. I actually missed the purchase of that game, but was lucky enough to acquire that statue for quite cheap. Ricard is a Dragoon. Not bad. On to the next pack. You can only scan 10 at a time, babes. Oh wow, really? Good. That's good. That means people have to keep coming back and watching the video. Red Mage there from 3, Aerith again from 7, Sage from 3, Ninja from 3. I used to run a ninja deck. I really like the ninjas in this card game. White Mage, another alternate Chocobo. I believe that is a Chocobo from 7, as it tells you there. Samurai from Tactics, Alma from Tactics there. Lightning, very pretty. She is very nice. Minhuchi, hello there. Wait a minute, Kenshin's saying hello there. I was like, what's going on? Hi Kenshin, welcome. Seraphi, oh my god, I just saw that back card there, that's exciting. Seraphi, there's another one of the cards from World of Final Fantasy. Again, Yuffie, and our third legend of the box from the first stack. Now, if memory serves me correctly, you only get per box 7 guaranteed non-foil legends, and this is a 3 out of 7 so far, so that's pretty impressive. Tidus here, Tidus. I don't know. This motherfucker, he was pretty damn overpowered at the beginning of the game. As you can see there, his ability Blitz Ace. Until the end of the turn, this motherfucker gains Brave. They can attack as many times as your points of damage this turn. Now Brave is an ability that when a card attacks in attack position, it does not dull after its attack. It remains in attack position, which means it can block opponent's attacks. And if I had 5 damage, this guy, if I paid that cost for that ability, would be able to attack 5 separate times. That's damn good. My accent is literally the best. Big Leslie, thank you so much. Cunt. Aye, I'll approve that. Kyo, approve that message please. Held a message for the reasons. Thank you so much, Kyo. Sorry mate, I'm Aussie. Here, I do not care. I'm all for it. You're allowed to say the word cunt in here. Cunt's the only word you use. Fair play. Fair play. We welcome it. Absolutely. Ah, and a wee follow too. Big Leslie, thank you so much. Am I pronouncing that right? Big Leslie. Boom. On to the next pack. Aussie and Scots are the only two who get away with cunt in casual convo. 100% like. So I play Apex Legends, right? This is a wee quick tangent, but the Apex Legends devs have just announced that they're adding an Aussie character. One of the last characters they announced was a Scottish character. They got bombarded with messages saying, is your Aussie character going to say the word cunt? And they're like, listen, right? The UK, the UK, sorry, they said Britain. It was like, France don't want us to say cunt. Britain doesn't want us to say cunt. Bombarded. Bombarded. Aye. Bimmity bombolash! Say bombarded again, lad. Who's the... What is going on? What is happening here? What is happening here? But aye, so they got bombarded with messages and they were like, listen, France didn't want us putting the word cunt in the game. Britain didn't want us putting the word cunt in the game. Scotland's all in. And I was like, Scotland separate from Britain? That's the way to go. Minhuchi, I'm with you, like 100%. So Kumari, chemist, summoner, there's everybody's favourite. Macoed up, identity stealing, blonde haired, sword wielding boy or teenager, I don't know, he's like 19, isn't he, at this point. Cloud. Thief, evoker, magus. Now this character got a lot of fucking love it. Cunt. I'm going to have to add that to my allowed words. Don't forget bird snatching, sorry. My mouse is over your word. You're quite right. Bird stealing everything. Have a go, you dog. Have a go, you dog. We didn't say dog, we say Doug. What's happening? I'm away to see a man about a Doug. That means your mum's away buying drugs. Onion Knight, one of my favourite cards. That's legit, by the way. In Scotland, if somebody says, I'm away to see a man about a dog, it usually means they're away to do something heavy suspicious. Heavy suspicious. Bush. Have a go, you dog cunt. Have a go, you dog cunt. Let's fucking go. Come at me. Whoa. All these big words. Now say, I'll shove this card up your arse, cunt. See, that's the problem. Scottish folk unintentionally add like an A to the word card. We don't say card, it's card. Ifrit, Geomancer, Black Mage, Fairy, Summoner, Devout, Dark Knight. See, if this was a Wave 1 box, this card would be about fucking £200. Oh, that's so devil, by the way. Absolutely gotten. Brumhilda, Kate Sith, Barts, everybody's worst prince. So here's a question, you Aussie folk. What? Hey, see Somber, thank you so much. Are you guys Final Fantasy fans? Is that why you popped in here? Or did you just pop in because you were like, this motherfucker looks cool, what's happening? Very curious. I was not expecting to meet an Australian today. Although I'm here for it, 100%. Another Kimari, come on now. Jesus. Chemist, Thief, Fairy, Summoner, Evoker, Magus. There's another full art kind of hero card there. I really do like the art on that one. I think that's damn nice. This guy looks cool. Yes, that is secretly the answer I wanted, by the way. Agrias, Gabranth, Shiva, and then X-Death. I love X-Death. Just wants to return everything to the void. He's no happy unless you're suffering. Let's go. Minhuchi, what was that you were saying there? Recently Boyf told me his doctor called and I was like, what do you mean your doctor? Your doctor's So aye, that's another problem. We don't say the word cold, it's called. So many dumb words that we like just destroy, butcher it. England, potato. America, potato. Scotland, tatty. Aye, mincing tatties. Did the link go through for you? Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 23 messages deleted by a moderator. Whoop. Pretty cool artwork on that card. It was. Oh. What link was that, pal? Sorry. Shouted you out. Oh, what? Did you? I don't know how to let that allow. I beg it, stop posting links. Nah. I'll need to. We've got Nightbot who kills the links. Aye, go for it. Why not? That's. Mate, what you all about? That's fucking deadly, man. We like to keep things fucking mighty in this chat. That's kind of the slogan that we've co-opted. Thank you for being here. Stay fucking mighty. I actually adopted it from my favourite band. They used to use it in quite a lot of their promotion. And then I messaged him and I was like, I want to steal your chat. Can I do it? And he was like, of course you can. Fucking yowdy. Black Mage, Squire, Geomancer, Devout, Dark Knight, Brother. Everybody's favourite Blitzball player. That's the one. My boy Warrior, another Lightning, Seraphi, and then Leon. Sound. On to the next one. Have I got Twitter, lad? Hell yes, I've got Twitter. Go for it, all yours. You want to know what we sound like? Happily educate with some lovely anti-English colonisation chat. Let's do it. Let's hear it. Ooh, ah, up the. Can I say that? I better know. Titan, Time Mage, Chocobo Chick, Geomancer, Mystic, Dancer, Squire, Joseph. Never seen Joseph spelled like that in my life. Joseph. Geeman Hoochie a wee chance. She'll be catching up, she'll be typing. She might be on her phone. Leviathan, Duke Lark, Burnhilder, and Firion. So there's an example of some Amano art. That's some of the original art for Firion from Final Fantasy II. Pretty dope. Follows me on Twitter. Thank you. I usually tweet absolute fucking garbage, by the way. I'm funny sometimes though. Please. Always asks me to say curly wurly. So say so anybody who doesn't know, a curly wurly's a chocolate bar. It's full of like toffee. It's like a thin coating of toffee on this really weird shaped bit of chocolate, and it's deadly. Destroys your teeth, but it's really good. Thief, Scholar, Devout, Argath, Magus, Mime, Dragoon. Ah, my boy, Shiny. The worst chocolate bar, man. Carol's Purple Burglar Alarm. Carol's Purple Burglar Alarm. Aye, there's some weird words like. What was the other one? Film. We don't know how to say film. It's always film. Very similar because of the Commonwealth. Ah, do you guys get the God's Nectar earlier? Iron Brew. Kate Sif, Vincent, Judas, Vanille. Lovely. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with not being able to say Carol. I didn't know any Carols. Carol's a cunt. There you go, boom. That's Carol, no Carol. God's Nectar. Wait a second. No. There it is. The Wreck the House juice, ladies and gentlemen. The finest of wines, the tonic. Ho 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 ho. Love Bucky. Right up their way. Oh. It's just so good. Buckfast is the business, like. Zalbag, Black Belt, Evoker, Bard. There's another Chocobo with your boy Cloud riding it. Hey! Dark Knight, Monk, Orlando. If that's how you pronounce that. Who knows? 750ml bottle. What the is that like OG recipe though? Or is that the stuff with the heavy sugar tax on it? Because that's fucking extortionate. How the hell are they getting away with charging that for it? See if I walked in the shop and I was like, alright Mary, can I get a bottle of ginger please? And she's like, aye, no bother, that's $20. I'd be like, Wayne, you take a fuck to yourself, Mary. Gilgamesh, Knight, Tifa, Rama, Summoner, Red 13. I think we've got a good wee foil. Aye, there he is, Light Element, Onion Knight. So this is a card that goes really well in the ninja deck. Be grateful, Big Leslie, the Dragonic Fiend isn't speaking with a Ouija accent. Oh god, right. You know what? I was about to do something absolutely ridiculous there, but I'll know that. Oh, what? There's no Ouija hate here, lads. Oh, of course there's no Ouija hate here. What I hate though is a fake Ouija accent, and I've got a proper my back gets up when I hear it because my wee sister likes to kid on she's a traveller and act like an arsehole for the social, and it's nae good. It's nae good. Puts on all the fake accents and that, and it just does my absolute boxing. Hear her acting the goat, and you're like, just you forget, we care exactly what you're all about, hen. Sit down. Don't you worry, mate. I've got to translate broken English 24/7. I can cope easy enough. Is that your job? What's the deal? The Glasgow overspill accent, chaotic neutrals, hit it on the button. Tuchter! Oh, it's like one of my favourite words. You fucking tuchter. Chick is hot as fuck on the cover of that poster. Oh, this shin. This is Lightning. She's for Final Fantasy. Or is there another poster? The Pikachu? Is it the Pikachu? Hang on a wee second. If you're a fan of that, like, there's a close up of her dip. She's like quite a lot of people's waifu in this game. Quite one of the popular ones, understandably, you know. Half your family only speak Italian and very broken English, so you've got to make the sentence. I forgot how to speak Italian when I was young, didn't practice enough, Jesus. What part of Australia you troops for? Evoker, Black Belt, Black Mage, Archer, Monk, Archer, Dragoon, Titan, Una, Hades, Labra, and another Onion Knight. Very nice. Sydney. Nice. Very nice. I had a wee... I've always wanted to go to Australia because I went through a period in time in 2012 where hardstyle was like my ride or die. It was like, I fucking love hardstyle because it's very similar to kind of happy hardcore to fucking like, which is like very prominent in Scottish youth, and it was fucking deadly, like, you know what I mean? Don't tempt me. So this is what I'm getting at. I have a friend who used to live like 10-minute drive from me, who moved to Australia. I'm not sure exactly where. We haven't spoken a wee while. We're quite distant, but see, good hardstyle clubs, shit, go to Melbourne. Mate, you can't go anywhere, the fucking Rona. Ovelia, Summoner, Viking, Kate Sith, Evoker, Dark Knight, Tama, wee shiny Seraphi there. Odin, Delator, Van, and Kane. Here. Melbourne is fucked right now. Oofed. I honestly didn't want to think about it. COVID free where I am. I'm jealous. Fucking somebody I know went to the shop the other day there to buy some messages and got stopped for the police, asked what he was doing, and then fucking followed him. It's like, excuse me, I'm just trying to buy some fucking toilet paper. Can I wipe my arse in peace? Non-essential, sir. Non-essential. Why are you out? Why do you think I'm out? I've been cooked up in the house since last fucking March. No, a boy moved to Australia as well, stayed in Stirling. He was a mango farmer for a bit or something. In Stirling? Tax to carry his wee essential worker pass, just in case he gets stopped. It's actually fucked. Try to pass a bill to get us to vaccinate with the COVID vaccine, or we can go to venues and meals, etc. But there hasn't been enough tests on the shit. Half people who are getting the vaccine, they get sick or dying for it there. Jesus fucking wet. Visible confusion there, lads. No, he was a mango farmer in Australia. Going to bed, laters, lad. Trooperino. Stay fucking safe. Stay fucking mighty, chief. You take care. Cheers for popping by, man. Nothing against vaccines, but fuck this shit, ain't it? this whole situation's been approached and dealt with horrifically at every single corner of the planet. It's an absolute shit show. Night Ranger. We shiny Kate Sif alternate art. I do like Kate Sif, and it's not just because she's got a really terrible Scottish accent. Right, Chaotic Neutral, you've got my curiosity once again, sir. Stirling, you say they were fae, which is my home haunt. So I'm very curious. I'm wondering, are we talking Stirling or are we talking Clackmannanshire? Because the person I know who moved to Australia lived in Alva specifically. Ooh, these scissors are blunt as fuck. America's going the worst yet, but that's because they're done. Right? Honestly, let's just not give America any more energy than it deserves. New Zealand's pretty much COVID clear and Australia's close to it. This is what COVID's done to me. Sitting in my room cutting my hair. No, did I cut your own hair, you Raj? You a boot? Red Mage, Alma, Deleter, Bard, Squire, Red Mage, Bard, Shiny Gordon, Enna Cross, Waka, some Waka, Sid Highwind, and then that Oran non-foil. Not bad. I'ma have a cone. One of my favourite YouTube videos. What have you been up to, sir? Sorry, hey, punching a few cones. Ha! Fucking legend. Minhuchi, no cutting here. Anybody who's had anaphylactic reactions can't get the vaccine because there's been issues, so I might never be safe. Shit. All I know is I used to play darts with him in the old snooker hall at the KFC roundabout. Did he have a nickname? Aerith, Chemist, Sage, Geomancer, Rama, Chocobo, Samurai. Now this girl's very sought after. Interesting. This is a misprint. See the word owners? That should not have that apostrophe in there. Maybe only bump our value up a wee bit, but I'm sure that's the case with that. Laguna, Altar, Rain, Barts, and then our next legendary, Squall. Minhuchi's taking a few inches off it every now and again, but like, can I get a mullet? My hair's pretty much a mullet right now. It's pretty terrible, but you do what you want with your hair as long as you're happy. Remember, it does grow back, but your hair's very long and gorgeous. It would be a pity to waste that time and effort. Dun. Kenshin has to cut his own hair because Mark will keep patting my bouncy hair. Kyo, why do you bully this man so? You evil man. He did, might have had a few, but I called him Slope. One of the guys I knew who moved to Australia went by the name Heppy. Wouldn't be an elf anymore if I had a mullet. Got to keep that elf realness on the go. Hair's like a sponge, no bad. Kimari, Knight, Fairy, Cloud, Thief, Evoker, Devout. Oh ho ho! That's a starter card. It's bigs. Very nice. Quite difficult to see the sheen on there, but luckily we got some banging lights. His hair is like a sponge. Gilgamesh, Mustario, Cecil, and this card here, Maria. She's seen play in this game for a long time because she just gives a generic 1000 buff power to any card. Most cards that boost power tend to boost them within their own element, but Maria just gives a flat boost to anybody and everybody who'll hover. She's a wee hoe like that. Whoosh. Whoa. Got a wee fright there. Honestly, just tempted to get a lyre and learn Gaelic songs and go full elf potential. Day it. I have found a new love for the lyre since playing Hades. I think that instrument sounds gorgeous. Chemist, Sage, Kumari, Geomancer, Rama, Fairy, Samurai, Mystic, Van, Orin, Alexander, and Cosmos, the bringer of the light. to the next one. Beautiful. It's true, if I leave my hair to grow, it becomes maybe not the word I would use, Chief, but if it goes big and fluffy, fair play. Knight, Afro, Cloud, Thief, Argath, Evoker, Devout. Is that a fucking foil Shantoto? It is only one of the rarer cards, foil, out of the legendary ones in the fucking series. Get it right fucking up, yeah. That's an immediate foil, that's an immediate sleeve and top load. An immediate sleeve and top load. Da-da-da. Try not to touch that baby at all. Come on, child. Boom. What we get at the back? Oh, we've got a wee Ishtola at the back as well. Nice to meet you, Big Les. 3am right now. I'm going to help my PC. Just have you on my phone in the background. If I don't chat, I've passed out. Happy I came across you. You're a mad lad. Keep it up. Here, that's fucking heavy appreciated, by the way. Like, the fact that you've just dropped in, dropped a follow, had some good chat with us, and yeah, appreciate it. That's... Can't ask for much more, Chief. Have a good fucking night. Stay safe. Stay fucking mighty. Chaotic neutrals in there. Oh, wait. I missed Minhuchi there. Death, though, don't have much hope in how well I can learn an instrument. Ah, that's... So, well, I mean, it never stopped some people in the past, so, you know, mind over matter. Get it. Chaotic neutral in there. All the packs packed in a specific order, like Pokemon cards. So I was going to talk about this briefly earlier. If memory serves me correctly, they're packed almost in a certain order. The last two cards in this stack, the last two packs at the bottom, should have legendaries in them. But we'll find out when we get there, because they are mappable. So I used to work in a store that sold these kind of cards and sells Pokemon cards. We do our best to what is that? Sunboil. Fucking yes, thank you so much. Cheers for the follow, Chief. But aye, I'm Big Leslie, this is my main Twitch. Ah, very nice, thank you. I'm going to have to check you out soon, Chief, check your content, see what happens. But aye. Can't remember the method, but you used to take two for the bottom of that and add them to the front so that... Oh, right. You're talking about unpacking the cards. So, yes, there is always a set order to them. But I'm not going to do any, like, card shuffling to, like, maximise it. I'm just going to go through the... It's another foil legendary. Thief. Black Knight. I need to get my sleeve ready. Jesus, wet. Right. My wee penny sleeve. Thief, Black Mage, Time Mage, Ninja, Monk. See that big nasty number 9 creeping there? That's Bahamut. Magus, Dark Knight. Fucking foil Bahamut. Come on, Chief. Do the focus. Why you no focus? Card. Never mind. Into the sleeve it goes though. Oh, and at the bottom as well is another card that I was hoping to get, so I could show it to Q. Get in that sleeve, you wee jobby. There we go. Boom. In across, Whacker, Barks, and there you go. Q. How much is it worth? It's only like 40 quid, it's no much, but that's a lot of money to me because I'm a poor motherfucker. Kamari. But look at the ability. It's Ronso Rage. You get to copy any other card's special ability and then it becomes his ability and he can use it. Aye. Big Les, man, like we are poor schmucks. If you rewatch the channel, if you rewatch this vlog because you missed the start of it, you will I discuss some of the higher value cards that are like £400-500, and I also go over my case where I got scammed. So one of the most valuable cards in this collection I got scammed out of, and I'm still pursuing it right now. And if you want to know all the details, get a wee watch later. Like some emotion in there if you like that. Gameplay Boy 22222. Thank you so much for the luck, bro. You know we appreciate that fucking shit. Aye, Big Les, man, it's no good. We got heavy scammed, and the wee guy scammed about a dozen people. Well, 8 people confirmed. I'll go over everything in there. Have a wee look. See what you think. Should be good. Titan, Geomancer, Chocobo Check, Viking, Chocobo, Dancer, Mime, Jilnabat, Laguna, Rain, Gilgamesh, and my boy, or my fluid creature. There he is. Gorgeous. Stunning. Brown cow. Stunning. Dropkicky's heed here. I've been fucking tempted to go up to his house, like, you know, because obviously he purchased something off me on eBay. So I've got his address. But I tried to do the reasonable thing. I tried to be as nice as possible and amicable. And it turns out he's just a dirty, scamming rat. So he'll get what's coming to him. I'm going through all the legal procedures first. Gilgamesh, Chemist, Tifa, Kate Sith, Evoker, Squire, Dragoon, another Squire, Mustario, Cecil, that Squall, Cloud of Darkness. I like Cloud, she's pretty cool. £430, Chief. £430 he scammed out of me, and he had the absolute audacity to sit and message me like he was my pal and be like, oh, we'll figure this out, maybe it's a mistake at the post office. And I'm like, maybe it is. I know, I fucking sent it, fully insured it for $430, you wee shit. Black Belt, Evoker, Scholar, Summoner, Yuffie, Dark Knight, Moogle, wee Shiny Devout, Firion, Onion Knight, Yuffie, Garland, the man with the like weird weapon that changes. So wait, hang on, how many non-foils are we sitting on? 1, 2, 3, 4 non-foils, and we're on the last stack, so we should have 3 left to get. Been knocking on his door, smacking the shit out of him. In fact, he's, I think he's maybe a bit socially void. So I don't think he has any friends or anything like that. I think he literally just sits in his house, plays his Yu-Gi-Oh cards and scams people online, which is a sad existence. I pity him until he took money from me. No, I fucking hate him. Evoker, Salbag Evoker, Summoner, Magus, Geomancer, Monk, Red, Duke Lark, Barrett, Yagrush, Sylph, and Lulu, the belty girl. Shaggy's dad then. His dad's an old frail man. That's a brilliant idea. I spoke to... I'll bend him here and show him what's up. He's going to get his comeuppance. He's going to get his comeuppance. We've found, like, on my Twitter, I've, like, occasionally make a social campaign against this wee gadge. And every time I do it, someone else comes forward as a victim of him. So, his time's ticking. He's on borrowed time. Black Belt, Shiva, White Mage, Summoner, Mystic, Dragoon, Dark Knight. Oh yeah! Starter card, Foil, Lightning. Very, very nice. Ravager. Ravager? I barely know her. There you go, folks. There's your quota for dad jokes for today. Boom. Terra, Orin, Duke, and Cecil. Not bad. How many packs left? 4 packs with 3 legendaries to find. Did I get past the legendary and totally forgot? Q's socially void. No, you're no Q. You're better than you think you are. Ovelia, Sid Highwind, Devout, Archer, Knight, Archer, Knight. Okay. Red Mage, Gipple, Warrior of Light, Sephiroth, and Bahamut. Non-foil Bahamut there. Not bad. Not bad at all. He'll need sleeved. I'll pop him there the now, and then we'll on to the last 3 packs with 2 legendaries to find. So if these boxes are mappable, these last 2 packs should have legendaries in them. Fucking hell, what? Big Les, what you all about? Let's follow each other and everything, and let me slide in his DMs and fuck his shit up. That's fucking hell, man. What you all about? Thank you, Chief. Thank you. It's heavy appreciated. We run a cat stream on Saturdays. If you like cats, let's fucking go. Black Mage, Summoner, Deleter, Ramza, Yuffie, Ranger, Red Mage, Evoker, Zac, Lulu, Hecaton, and then Yuna. Not bad. Last 2 packs, let's test the theory. Should be a legendary at the back of this. Not foil, just regular. A bit sad we didn't see legendary Cloud or legendary Sephiroth, but what's to be expected? Golem, Chemist, Alma, Ninja, White Mage, Bard, Tama, Dark Knight, Huge, Nuge, Aerith, speak of the fucking devil. Whoa, he's no foil, but he's there. That is a legendary. As predicted, this box is looking mappable. Interesting. Oi oi, what a lad. Kyo and Crystal in there with the love. God, I fucking love cats. Gotta check his massive Final Fantasy fan and a cat fan. What are you doing? Bring her! This is fucking awesome. You found your calling, Chief. That's fucking awesome, man. I've just dropped my scissors, but it's the last pack. Hang on a wee second, actually. What I can do. Boom, let's have a wee swatch. There you go. There are the cats. Left to right, you have Corporal Pancake Cuddles, or Corp for short. He's the oldest, he's the chunkiest, he's my life, that is my child. In the middle, the other tabby, is Marceline the Vampire Queen. She's just fussy. She just screams constantly, but she's a wee cutie. She snuggles up at night. And the wee black and white terror at the end is Mako Mew, the mini Highland Coo. And he's a fucking nightmare. He retrieves keys and parcels and letters, shouts in your face, paws you when he wants petted. He's a real good boy. A real good boy. But an arsehole at the same time, just to be clear. Last pack. Let's go. Will be your favourite. You know what? I don't know if you're into it, Chief, but... Oh, I never even sent that. Fuck, I don't even know how high I am right now, although that... Nope, that's the wrong one. Boom, there you go. I don't know if you use Discord. We've got a very small community, still growing, still larging, but we've got an announcement that goes live every time we go live, and I occasionally throw cat pictures in the chat as well. So if you want some cool cat content or just to come chat shit with a bunch of Scottish folk, fire in. Red Mage, Aerith, Sage, Summoner, Cloud, Chocobo, Samurai. It's another legendary foil. It's fucking Prish. And then Nora, and there she is, Shantoto, the last non-foil legendary of the box, making 7, confirming that this box is indeed mappable. Interesting. Right, so that's the box. That's the box opened. Can I believe it? It only took me fucking an hour and 20 minutes. Jesus, I thought it was going to be a lot faster than that, but I got distracted. You're in. I've probably just got a wee notification saying that you're in. I am 100% down for it. Oh, man. Oh, chaotic neutral. I got someone in my messages telling me they know your boy Slope. Interesting. So, quick recap here. The world is small, or maybe it's just Scotland. Who knows? But let's have a wee swatch there for the Discord. Chief. So, the best pulls, the cards that we got from here, in no specific order. Legendary Shantoto. She's maybe like 50 quid non-foil, so definitely not to be snuffed at. Foil Prish, she's maybe like 40. Sephiroth, I don't actually know what this boy's value is sitting at right now, because, well, with him just being added to Smash, his value's absolutely skyrocketing now. So very curious how that's going to go. Very curious what's going to happen with him there. So aye, Shantoto, Prish, Sephiroth, non-foil Bahamut. That's a foil starter Lightning. She was definitely worth something. Foil Bahamut. Foil, non-foil Squall, non-foil Tidus, foil Shantoto, foil Laguna, non-foil Laguna, and non-foil Amicia. I, all in all, would say that is pretty decent. Pretty damn decent. Craig Ross, got a call, need to back out just now. That's totally fair there. Totally fair there. Calling yourself a Scot. Discord. What? I missed that. Excuse me, did you say Highland? I just realised what you said. Yeah, that's wave 1 Shantoto. These are wave 2. Wait a minute. Wave 1 foil or wave 1 non-foil? Q. Hit me with that. Hit me with that just now. In fact, you know what? There's a website that we use to directly price these things that I always used as like a comparison point. Let's have a look here. Card Cavern. Right. Let's have a swatch. I wish I had 2 bloody monitors so I could do this so much easier. Well, eBay. Opus One PSA 10 foil. Right, that's cool. So, that's a PSA 10 though. That's a perfect card. Come on now, Kyo. Come on now. Browser source. No. Yep. Right, so I'm going to do this for a second, right? Let's just get this browser source active. Cool. Aye, that's actually fit quite well there. Also no sold. True. Right, so bump, we're here. This is Card Cavern, right? In here's where I would go to see prices of things. A good friend, I call him a friend now, is actually a stranger who reached out to me on Reddit and told me about this website. He also says that any cards that are sold out should have like 20% value added onto them, and any cards that aren't sold out should have like 10% value deducted from them if you're selling them. Now these, that's foil, 1750 it says there. There's your girl Shantoto, 3750, but there's a new Shantoto, the full art one, so that's probably bumped the price of her down, but I don't think these are very representative of this. eBay, FFTCG, Opus One Legends. Let's go. Buffed. So there you go. 50 quid Shantoto. 220 quid for fucking Lightning. 40 quid for Zidane. See the amount of these damn cards I've got as well. 375 for a foil fucking Sephiroth. Like, these are ridiculous. These are all used as well. 250 for a foil Tidus. Ridiculous. So these, obviously these are used, so the value drops quite a bit, and the cards we've just pulled are all absolutely mint. Straight to sleeve, straight to a top load. Interesting. All in all, I would say we done damn well. Damn well way today. Tend to do just pick last 5 eBay prices and average it. That's a good mantra to go by. Fucking hell, by the way. This went so much better than I expected. I am so grateful you all decided to jump by and just come in and support. Big Les in there with the absolute just tippity toppest of tier. Like, that's so appreciated. But I only came to do this bonus stream of this unboxing, and then we're going to go off and we're going to sort all this mess out that I've created because I am covered in rubbish. But man, that's fucking you all know the score. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we're back with the stout stream. Cyber Thursday. We're playing Cyberpunk 2077. Big Les, man. Duh. Making me feel all giddy inside. But aye, Cyberpunk stream tomorrow. I'm working on some new emotes. I'm working on some new subscriber badges. And I'm going to try and bring some extra stuff into the chat as well. Integrating more masks and patter. Because you know we love these fucking masks. We should kiss. Here. You ever find yourself in my territory or vice versa, I'm always down to meet up and chill. Have a swally or a smoke and just take it easy, like. That's what it's all about. You're just having good times, good chill vibes and staying fucking mighty. And on that note, I am gonna drop the socials. I know you already got in there, but in case anyone else is here, don't be shy. Come in, chill out. We're very nice. But that is the end of the bonus stream. Tomorrow, 8 PM, the Stout stream. See you guys there. You all stay fucking mighty because you know I'm gonna.